Good hello and welcome back everyone to the Just One More. And today we're talking about my great dog, Pixie. Now, Pixie is a Yorkshire Terrier, and we were really lucky to get her, and she was with me at some of the worst times of my life, through surgeries and getting a spinal cord stimulator and just not being able to adjust to this CRPS. And she's been a lifesaver. But at the same time, I've kind of took my eye off the ball and didn't really train her as much as she could be trained. Now that sounds a little odd because I've had a lot of different dogs. But Pixie is a dog onto herself. And I was just talking with my mother and telling her that I think that Pixie is like Yippy and Yappy rolled into one. Now, Yippy and Yappy were dogs that were across the street from where we live in Toronto, and they were always yipping and yapping. So that's what my mom called them. We didn't know their name. They were just behind this great big fence, and we called them Yippy and Yappy. Now, as everyone knows that has a Yorkshire Terrier, they try to protect you from everything. And one of the things that happens with me because of the CRPS is that I like to order stuff off of Amazon. Like everyone else, I guess, these days. And she just doesn't like delivery people. I mean, she'll try to nip their toes. I know. I've never seen that before. And she only weighs like 3 pounds, but she thinks she's huge. She thinks like she's... You heard it before, but she thinks like she's like a Chewbacca. And just crazy. On that subject, I can't really think about one great thing that's coming up. Except for this Christmas, the next Star Wars movie's out. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit off topic. We're going to talk about what I really do like about Pixie. I like the way she prances across the yard. I like the way that she tries to figure things out. She's not scared to, I don't know, just go above and beyond. And that can be a good thing sometimes. And I guess it could be a bad thing. She's trying to figure out ways out of the yard. And if you've ever tried to pen in or fence in a yard for a dog that's like this big, it's pretty hard. But we've pretty much got it done. Once she did get out, Jerry had to run across to the next door neighbors and pick her out of their yard. Yeah. And now she's really trying to go after deer that are coming into the yard. If she sees a deer in the yard, she'll just go crazy. Those deer might be able to stomp her, but she doesn't know. She thinks she's big enough. I don't know if she thinks she's protecting us, but it's one thing that's a good thing and maybe not a good thing. I keep watching the screen. These YouTube videos are supposed to get easier as time goes by, but with my brain and the brain fog that I have, it's pretty hard to remember things. The other thing that I like about Pixie is that she's pretty much a hugger. Like when I'm laying down doing some meditations, she'll come up and not just give you a kiss or a hug or whatever. She lays right on you. And she's a hugger. She's also kind of my picture taker. Because I really don't get out of the house too much, I end up taking a lot of pictures of her. For those of you that are on Facebook, you know what I'm talking about. I got a lot of pictures of her up there. But the other characteristics are she's a really finicky eater. And I used to hate it, but now I kind of like it. So we figured it out, and for the most times, she's okay. But then there's an odd time she just won't eat things. It's very weird because this dog picks everything off the floor and tastes it and then spits it out or eats it. I don't know how they survive. But one of the other things that I really do love about her is that she's really attentive to what my needs are. When I'm not feeling well, when my foot's really there on fire, she knows, and she comes over and starts being really affectionate. And she just understands people's sorrow. I've seen it not just with me, but other people in the hospital, people that have issues that have even come over to the house. She just knows that sometimes people aren't feeling good, and the thing that she's supposed to do is take care of them. Do you guys have dogs or cats? Which ones do you like? I like dogs. Pixie likes cats. Pixie likes Zipper. That's my sister and brother-in-law's cat, Zipper. And the cat is about 5 times the size, well, maybe 3 times the size of Pixie. Either way, this cat could just demolish that little dog. But again, the Chewbacca in her just wants to rush her, and dogs like to chase cats, I guess. If you guys do have a pet, put it in the description below. Let me know what you like about them, what you don't like about them. Maybe if you don't have a pet, what kind of pet would you like? That's what I'm wondering. I think to myself all the time after we had our other dogs, and they were large dogs. I mean, I had a Great Dane, Pebbles, and I had a great big Leonberger dog, which is like a Swiss mountain awesome dog. But they're all bigger dogs. And then we had some smaller sized dogs, and they always knew each other. From when I met Marie, they had Scampy. And then we had different dogs. Along the way, one of them always knew what the other dogs were, and they got to teach them. This dog, Pixie, didn't have that. So she's more interested in like trying to be a cat, trying to see what's going on in the yard. Like, they were bred to be mousers, but she gets scared when there's a grasshopper around. I don't know with this dog. She is just one of those things that I don't know how I would live if I didn't have her. And I don't know, it's things like you wouldn't think of as a dog. Normally you have to make sure a dog doesn't snap at you when you're trying to feed it. Pixie just takes it nice and gently. I don't know how she does it, but she really does understand people, and that you're not supposed to go crazy with them. Well, unless you're the male person. I already said that. But we also had her out on the boat, and there's kind of a mixed opinion on whether she liked it or not. I think that she didn't like having to be on a leash and not being able to go where she wanted to go on the boat. If she had her choice, she'd be like right up on the bow, watching every wave. But we kind of took it easy with her for a few times on the boat this year, and she did okay. So I'm pretty happy with that. I wouldn't like it if a dog of ours didn't like to go on the boat. My sister's dog, she went on the boat all the time, but she's an older dog and she just did it. I don't think she felt very good about it, but she did it anyways because she wanted to come along with everyone. It's awesome. Anyways, this is just one more, and I wanted to thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna keep trying some different topics. If you have an idea for what my next topic should be, put it down in the comments below. And it's always, as I say, if you like this video or have any ideas, good or bad, if you have comments about it, put them in the description. And if you like it, subscribe, like, and maybe share. It's something that I am doing as part of my treatment for CRPS, and it's something I did before I had CRPS, so I'm doing it. Just making vlogs about what's going on in the world. Thanks for watching. This is just one more. Talking about Pixie. Boy, we have crazy animal dogs, friends, family members. I'm supposed to keep this running until it's 10 minutes. The YouTube algorithm or something like that. If you've made it this far, check out some of my other videos, and you're one of the few that make it to the end. Alright. As Jonas says, Ciao, ciao, everyone. Ciao, ciao. Till next time.